Hello, my little munchkins, crones, grown folks, and sunflowers.
Yes.
How are you? How are you? How are you on today? I hope everything with you is copacetic. This is Tuesday. Wednesday, hump day. Oh my God, it just seems like the days be going.
That's because time sped up an hour over the weekend.
Well, it was like that last month and the month before that. It just seems like I'm getting ready to face another birthday.
Uh-huh.
I just had one, but now we're in the new year. We already about at the middle of March.
Yes, you are right about that.
And you know when the weather gets warm, just that's it. Just kick off your shoes and relax your mind. You know how it's going to be. So, but we're looking forward. Baby had spring fever. She had me outside today.
I did.
I'm doing cards or something. I so appreciate the youth. I really, really do. It's nothing like them. It's a good bar of chocolate candy or your favorite dessert. I love the youth. I really do. So with that being said, let's get into it. Well, you know what we're going to talk about it? Let me tell you. Lisa Vanderpump. I know. And you know what? I don't know. I'm just going to say how I feel.
Okay.
All right. Them girls.
Mm-hmm.
Them itches.
Yes, literally.
I don't understand. And I don't even understand people that agree with this. What about healing? The forgiveness has nothing to do with Tom Sandoval.
Mm-hmm.
It's about freeing your soul, freeing your mind. She ain't never going to be able to love nobody. Ever. What? Because Sandoval is here and she's holding all her friends captive, yes, so they can't forgive him. Mm-hmm. And her concern is he's going to ice me out. Girl, no, you're icing him out. Yes. And you know it. And you know what? It's sad. It's sad. And you know what, Lala? I don't know. But you're going to have to speak up and say something. Because she has. But I don't know. She's still backpedaling pussy pop too.
Yeah, I mean, it's because...
Excuse me.
It's mostly because she doesn't like the way Ariana is handling things, and she really doesn't care about Tom. So it's like...
Who?
Lala. She really doesn't care about Tom Sandoval, but Lala does care about the fact that Ariana is holding the rest of the group, like you said, hostage in the past. Reliving that same feeling, and Lala's like, can we please move on?
You know what? At the end of the day, if I was Tom, I would walk away.
Yes.
They're gonna have to bring a voice of reasoning in. They're gonna bring Jax. They have to. And I do love the other Tom too. Swartz. I love him. He's such a sweetheart, such a gentleman.
He is.
He's so sweet. And it was shocking. I'm going to stop right here to hear. But I told you them girls was gay. And don't be surprised if Ariana and Katie have an affair. I told you. And they've been doing it. Because they was like that way back in the beginning. Messing, going naked. They were all freaky like that. Well, that's what we call it here. We call it when that kind of behavior, we just call it freaky.
Yes.
We don't look at it as a gay, or we don't look at none of that. All we know is freak.
Yes.
And we call it freakiness. Uh-huh. That's it. And if I'm a female or a baby do it, you know what we call it? You're a freak. What it mean? I mean, you're down for the cause. You're down for anything.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be a freak. And speaking of freaks, that's what the girl is called. What's her name? The one that got the 21-year-old.
Oh, yes. Deidre.
Deidre. As good as I know her name. Anyway, as good as I know her name. And I just had it on the tip of my tongue.
Jaira.
Her name is not Jaira. Deja. It's not Deja.
Okay.
It's something like that. But anyway.
It's right there in my face. I'm just struggling to pronounce it. Okay, here we go.
Drea. Her name is Drea. Dr. Drake. Drea.
Got you.
Dr. Drake, Drea. I got it. So anyway, side note. But what do you think?
Yes, my comment was because recently over the weekend I was graced by the internet to see a stork. Now this isn't any particular stork. No, this is called the shoebill stork. And this
You guys show a picture.
yes, I will.
And show the noise. Show the noise. Show the noise.
Yes.
She showed me. And I'm sure people out there know. But let me say this. Speaking about storks, remember it shows up in the cards. So, but it goes to show me, I know they're predators, but there are different types of storks, right?
Yes.
So, go ahead.
Yes, this particular one, a shoebill, is as it's called. A little bit of fun fact: it kills its prey by decapitation. Literally, just like chomps the little head off.
And I don't think a monkey head is little because they could eat monkeys, snakes. They could eat alligators, anything that they got big bills. But go ahead.
But the way, and one thing about it that stands out, which is why I'm comparing this animal to Ariana, is because when one of these shoebill storks are born, it's whoever's the first to hatch out of the bunch is going to be the one that's going to eat the rest because it's the strongest survives. And I feel like that's how Ariana is. She's like, I'm going to ice Tom out before he ice me out.
And he's not even thinking about that.
No.
But that's what a corrupt heart, that's what unforgiveness do. He ain't thinking like that.
No, he's not.
She done demonized that man to the point, if I didn't know any better, I would hate him. But because I watched the show,
yes,
he ain't like that.
No.
And he's grown up. Excuse me. That's so tacky. I'm sorry. He has grown up on this show. They all have. The thing is, Katie became so bitter.
Yes.
She looked bitter. She just looked bitter. I don't even understand why Katie is bitter the way she is. And you know that negativity is drawn to negativity.
Yes.
I don't know what's going to happen to the group, but I do know that it cannot go on like this.
No, it's not.
It's killing it. This is killing the show. It's too much. And now you still have people that live in unforgiveness. This is about a year ago. And you still live in unforgiveness. You got to let this go. They weren't married. They had no choice. It's a house. She living there, ain't paying no mortgage. He's doing everything. What do you want from the man? He's unapologized, tried to rub it down in peanut butter and jelly, got some anointing oil, cast out demons. She don't want him. She wants him to pay. And like she said, I'll hate you forever. That's all. That's a curse.
Yeah.
Whew, I pity the person, be it male or female, getting a long-term relationship with her. Because that lets me know she doesn't have a heart of forgiveness. And the more Andy Cohen gloat and tell her how great she is and give these stupid polls where you done already got into the people's heads and boost her ego, it's going to be up. And Andy, stop it. Stop it.
Yes.
It's just gay. Stop it.
Because at this point, it's being messy.
Yeah, that's just gay. That's you giving gay a bad name because you're known for being messy. And you already got a lot of people going after you. So chill. Enough. Don't be willing to be messy, like get the bad part. That's the one thing that they always let you know about gay men. They always like the messy. They always like to throw mud and dirt.
Yes.
And yet they call us fish. And that's a compliment. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You already see with that one. But
you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. And
that's not an insult to gays at all.
No.
Just talking about Andy Cohen.
Yes, just the particular ones that
no, just this. Andy, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Well, moving on. Well, speaking of Katie and Lala and Ariana.
And Sheena.
Yes. Oh my! It was just awful. We're gonna start the very end of the episode because that's where it was just the most.
Give up a recap of what happened.
Okay, well, to recap what happened, for some reason, Tom Tom and Tom both feel like the trip to Lake Tahoe was semi-successful, that people are warming up to Tom. I'm not sure if they saw the same trip we saw, but at least the way it came on camera, I don't think they're really warming up to Tom. So
I think so.
You think? Well, Lala and Sheena is.
Well, and the guys already made peace with it. You know, Jack didn't say, what's his name?
James.
James didn't say anything. Her and Big Butt. What's her name? Sheena Big Butt husband.
Brock.
Didn't I tell you they weren't going to last?
Yes.
Did I not tell y'all they weren't going to last? What did I say?
You did say it.
Because his escapades. She can't deal with his gayness. I told you. Go ahead.
Yes.
Go on to the bag of things. It's what I pick. I'm all the way over here. I got a couple. I just want to see here. Beginning hard. You know, she just can't deal with it. Fire. And they got the baby. She got what she wanted. So she don't need him no more. Look at this. She don't need him no more. Look at this. You see the swords fighting. She don't need him. You know, this was sexual and all of that. It was fun when it was young. And now, you know, it's they love each other, but the thrill is gone. He don't really want her either. He just want to be on the show.
That's fair enough.
No. They are wounded. They are wounded. I don't like the fact that she's always willing to end a relationship.
Yes.
She don't love him anymore. And
Sheena's
Sheena's looking for new beginnings and new money, new revenue. And I don't like the fact that she's jealous over Ariella. What's the girl name? Ariana.
Yes.
I told y'all Tina Murch was messing up.
Yes.
She's got mental problems.
And the reason why, well,
he is gay.
Yes.
I'm not saying he gay, but I'm saying that man is bisexual. Did you see how he balled and had his butt up in the air? It's just,
the way.
Sorry, it's no offense to the gays. Not at all. It's just that he's over the top. That's it. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, with Sheena, the way the problem she has with Ariana, she claims that she's supportive of Ariana, but how can you be supportive and still a little bit jealous that your friend? Well, the reason why she's jealous is because she's always supporting Ariana, but Ariana can't support her and her happiness. So she kind of feels like it's a little bit lopsided.
No. If you feel that way, cut her off as a friend. Cut her off. She's got the main one with her.
She does.
She got the sandwich maker.
Facts. Especially the way Katie came, that she was.
Katie came in with that snooty face, that snooty attitude, that just snooty and ugh. I still like Katie, but I don't like Katie, if that makes sense.
Yes, not at the moment. The way she tried to stand up to Lala in defense of Ariana. All like, say it with your whole chest, itch.
And Ariana, I don't understand Kate's cussing and getting all mad. Like, I ain't understand none of that.
No.
That was so uncalled. Say it with your chest itch. Say it, talking like a man.
Yeah, it got a little
Katie, what is wrong with you? Where is sweet Katie? Why are you so bitter? It just seemed like life has been kind to you. And don't blame Swartz. You was a itch with him. I don't even know why y'all got married. And clearly, Swartz is he gay? I don't think so. But I think he'd like to just kiss on women.
Yeah, he does enjoy
flirtating, yes, but he doesn't want to take it to the bridge. And maybe that's what broke him and what you call it. Maybe he just liked the mouth part of it.
Speaking of Tom Swartz, he's
so cute.
Yes. Apparently the whole cast, well, forget what the whole cast said. Jo said it herself that Jo.
Who's Jo?
Jo is the friend of Tom Swartz that people think
the gay, the trans.
No, this is a female that does his hair, Tom Swartz.
Oh, because she got that unisex name. I didn't know. Okay. I was thinking about the one that was in the
Billy.
Yeah, but all right, got it. Thank you. Gotta
Also a
remember.
unisex name.
Yeah, okay.
But yes, Joe even said it herself that her and Schwartz are intimate from time to time, no matter how Tom Schwartz tries to play it off that they're not intimate.
Say that again.
That Tom Schwartz and his lady friend Joe, that apparently is staying with him, is what we're hearing. He claims.
Does she stay with him now?
At the time of this recording, yes.
Okay. They're not together now.
I'm not sure.
I don't think she lived with them. I don't think that she lived with him. If you took a note on it, you could be right. But I thought she said to Schwartz that, no, I don't live with him. We used to live together. That's what I thought, but I could have misunderstood. Don't quote me.
That is a good one. Well, whatever it is, they claim Tom.
They did live together at one point.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And they do say that they have some type of flirtatious connection, but for some reason, well, actually, they were sitting at the table talking about when they reached a certain age, they might try again in a relationship. So I think they enjoy each other's company, but there must be some disconnect.
I think Schwartz maybe I think they small, and maybe, I don't know, and maybe, I just try not. I don't know what I can and cannot say.
Got you.
Oh no! I got to get me one of them. What do you say? Well, I can say what I want to say.
Yes.
Yeah, and don't be penalized. What is that called?
Like a Patreon.
Yeah, I'm gonna be getting a Patreon. As soon as I get another 1,000, definitely I'm gonna need a Patreon, because we got to talk like I really want to. And so I could tell you what I really think. And I could really say what I really want to say. And I could leave what I want to. You know what I'm saying. Because right here, you got to always be mindful.
You do.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I appreciate that too, because it keeps me straight and on a straight and narrow. Go ahead.
Yes. Also, Tom Sandoval is okay. So he met with Lisa at what used to be a pump location, and now is a Tom restaurant. And
I think Tom, wasn't that always Tom?
No, it was, at least the way Lisa said it. It was a pump location, but she didn't want it to close down, so she gave it to Tom and Tom.
It was with the 10%.
Yeah.
And she didn't give them anything.
No.
There was a money negotiation. So the two Toms have it, or one Tom?
The two Toms have it.
Okay, because they have a bar called Tom. What I do like about Lisa, she getting them all rich. See, that's somebody who you want to be around. You see the girls growing, they getting, God bless them. They making it. They're making it. However, while they are making it and getting money and getting famous, they're growing up and they're not fitting the show anymore.
Okay.
I do not like it. I think it's time that you switch out the cast.
Okay.
I want the old Lisa Vanderpump. I want the old show. Those kids are grown up, having babies. Lala is pregnant with her second child. Congratulations. That we found out that she had this baby by picking a random guy that she picked to be the father of her child.
Oh, yes.
Not, what is it called? Not surrogacy, but I guess she picked a surrogate father.
Right. We'll get into that a little bit later, because I did find that interesting. But with Lisa, she had met with Tom Sandoval. And she said, well, first off, Tom talked about how he really wants to hear from Rachel, and he's been trying to reach out to her.
Yeah.
And Lisa's like, well, I've heard from her. And the way Rachel puts it is that Tom wasn't being supportive towards her healing journey, because the way Rachel says it is that people that was in that facility she was in, they tend to stay in that facility once they're in. And Tom felt...
I said that.
Yes.
I said that this is the one thing, when you cry crazy in any degree and you get in the system, it's hard to get out.
And Tom felt like she didn't need that extra stay. And then, like, once you get the help, you should be able to want to come out. And
she didn't want to hear that, because she was listening to what they were saying.
Yep. So now she feels like she's been manipulated by Tom. and she's fallen out of love with him.
And she's back in the institution. And she's not crazy. Actually, I found that she was one of the more sane ones.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She could deal with this. I guess that's what I'm saying. That's them California raisins. Those rich white girls that's got, I don't know. I don't understand. Shoot. No, my mama said you better snap back in it and snap in your right mind, but they put you in a city state somewhere. You know, just to see that she's using that like as a crutch.
Yes.
And she's not crazy.
Mm-mm.
She was very sane. She was doing erratic things under the circumstances. She held it good. She was the great pretender. God knows.
Was.
So I can understand her falling apart. But now she was honest, direct. I'm just sorry to see that she just gave in her mind like that. Girl, Rachel, you can do this.
Yeah.
Snap out of it.
Yes, for real.
You can do this. You're not crazy. And don't let nobody tell you you're crazy, because you're not. Now they want to say crazy is crazy. Crazy is when you keep doing the same thing over and over and you get no results. Just the same old result. So she's back in the institution.
Yeah.
Back dealing with the same drama over a year ago.
Yes. Now,
Ariana needs to be going somewhere for 30 days.
Please, for real.
To talk about her traumas.
Yes. Now, back to Lala. Now, Lala opened up about how, actually, who was she talking to?
She was talking to Katie. She was talking to Ariana. She was talking to Sheena.
Okay, yes. She was talking to all of them about how...
And Tom and Jane's girlfriend. The astrologer.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Allie. She was talking to them about how she is considering, well, we already know that she considered and has done it, but considered doing surrogacy because she really loves being a mom and she just wants to have a child that's solely hers, that she doesn't have to share with anybody. Nobody can take the child away.
Oh.
So
when her child is gone, she's got another one to comfort. Got it. And she said, when she get married, she'll have another one, and then she'll adopt. She wants a bunch of kids.
Yes, that's her goal.
Girl, I hope you know what you're crying for. I don't know and don't want to know. I grew up with a bunch of kids. I'm one of them. Mm-mm.
Yep, and that's pretty much it because...
it's amazing how parents always say, I want a bunch of kids. But the kids that come from a bunch of kids, a lot of them have issues.
Yes, and say that they wish they didn't have as many kids around.
I get it. I get it.
Too. Got to share the attention and finances.
But even if you had money, it's just the attention. And mom and dad going to favor who they favor.
That is true.
You know, they love you all, but it is just, I wouldn't recommend it. I think 3 to 4 kids is enough. I think that's enough. And even then, one gets left out, my opinion.
So, to sum it all up, the way the way Ariana feels is that, and these are her words exactly, she doesn't want Tom to have access to her life. So that's why she doesn't want any of her friends to be friends with Tom, because she feels like if you have a mutual friend with me, you have some form of knowing what's going on in my life. And I don't want that. And then she also feels as though Sheena is being dramatic because Sheena's like, I've lost a friend. And Lala's like, well, Ariana's like, I've lost 2 friends, so get over it.
The funniest thing is, Ariana came in the group when the group was already established. And she done took over Sandoval friends.
She has. That's the crazy part.
Katie
has no sympathy.
Katie and Ariana have an affair.
Yes, it's the only.
Is
reason why
Katie and
they-
Ariana having some? It just seemed they just, and she seemed more of the masculine one.
Katie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Katie said it herself in this episode that she felt like this is her first time being like a woman in a reincarnation. So she feels very dominant,
very
masculine.
fruitful, very strong, very fruitful, very strong, very in control. Yeah. I could see her. Are they having an affair? I don't know. It looks like not. Not now, because that's a 10, but it could be maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you what I see. I get the impression that they have.
Okay.
That they have had some girl time. But I don't think it's an affair. But I think that was killed. But I think the idea of them messing around here and there, I think that is it. But I don't think that there is an affair.
Okay.
As of yet. Will it be? Yeah, see, they had business together, and it may not be good for the business aspect, but I think that they have messed around before. And I truly believe that, they keep each other's secrets. And I do believe that, I think it's because of the money, because here I see the money and I see that they work together. And I think that, I definitely see that. But I definitely see if they were having, it's too much going on for them that it wouldn't work. And it's probably that they tried it and it just didn't work out. How was that? Yeah, that's what I got out of that. Yeah.
So,
but all those girls did that. All of them messed around like that.
It's no shocker. I mean, I mean, some of them might have some like sexual hang-ups.
Right.
That seems like what some of the problem is in this group.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. See, when some don't even want to be touched by a man. Maybe at the beginning, but then it's like they want that girl love. They want that I can't live without you. I'll die, Ariana, if you don't be my friend. And she's what, almost 40? This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So it's pathetic to me. Those girls, them girls. That's what I call them. So.
Yeah.
So anyway, did we have everything? Did we get everything out?
Yes, we did.
Did we get every single thing?
Yes, we did.
Because I'm hungry.
I feel you a little bit about being hungry. Oh, I mean, this before we close off, this is just my one complaint, because when Lala was talking to Lisa about how she feels about Ariana. No, when Sheena was of course it was Sheena. When Sheena was talking to Lisa about how she felt towards Ariana and like how she wants to be supportive but also feels some type of way, that she did Dancing with the Stars when Sheena wanted to do that. Lisa's advice was, well, why don't you just say how you feel? But then in the confessional, Lisa had said that that's something that she wouldn't have done. So I just felt like, why would you?
Lisa's two-faced on this. I told you that. She's two-faced.
Yeah.
She says she fought Tom, but she stabs him behind the back. She stabbed him in the back. I don't know.
Yeah.
Lisa keep a lot of this going too. I don't know.
Yeah, that was
because she's the one that can shut it down.
She really could.
Down to the ground. Because she's time enough for all those itches in there.
Oh, yeah, she is.
The men included. So she could shut it down. And right now, it just looked bad.
It does.
It just seemed like they bash on men, in my opinion. I don't like it. I mean, I could see if they were married and they had kids. It ain't nothing like it was just a relationship.
Yes.
They broke up. That's all. They bought a house. Whoop-de-whoop. Many people do. That's the stuff that you don't do when you're not married. Jesus, whoop-de-doo-de-doo, da-da-doo-doo-de-boo. That's all it was. Okay.
Yeah, that.
Oh, why I start shuffling cards? Oh, what am I doing?
Yeah, now that was truly it for the 7th episode of Vanderpump Rules.
Yeah, so that's it. That's all we have. Like I said, I enjoy watching it.
Yeah, it was actually really interesting to see, even though we're still dragging it on. I guess we're slowly moving on. I have yet to see it because I don't really feel like anybody's being pliable because they're still under the shoe of Ariana of like, oh God, I don't want to be shamed or like shunned out. Like, what is this, high school? But anyway.
It feels heavy all the time, especially when you see Ariana and you see Tom Sandoval. It just seemed heavy. And then you got tears from Sheena. And then you got this nonchalant attitude from Katie and what's her name, Ariana. It's heavy. It's heavy. And it needs to ease up because this is going on 2 years of the madness. Let's find some, and this used to be a fun show. Now it's the Ariana show.
Yes.
And how are we going to hurt Tom Sandoval?
Yes.
It's enough. People, you may not agree with me, but it's enough already, honestly. You must forgive to move forward. And with that being said, sunflowers!